in the FIFA Carabao Cup at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where Tottenham Hotspur take on Bolton Wanderers. And it's obviously going to be a second team for Spurs, as Solanke does well, but Colomwani can't get on the end of it. Here's Johnston. Rodriguez. Good ball into Kenny, like from the one from Beta Squad. Dalby. Good tackle from Ben Davis. Wilson Odebert. Souza. Odebert. Solanke. Berival. Saw. Madison. Odebert. Good skill trying to poke it to Solanke, but he just can't. Here's Johnston, Farino. Bergval wins the header. Here's Spence. Bergval. Colomwani. Madison bumped off it. Colomwani wins it. Solanke! And Spurs take the lead through the number 19, Dominic Solanke. It's Spurs' first goal of the season, scored by one of their most expensive transfers. Colomwani caught the defender lacking, and Solanke slammed it into the roof of the net from that pass. What a brilliant finish from the England international. Come on, you Spurs. And Spurs take the lead in 16 minutes from Dominic Solanke. Bolton want to respond now. Sheehan. Kozia Dewberry. Oseitu. Romero. Papsar into Wilson Odebert. Odebert does really well. He's good with his feet, Wilson Odebert. Solanke backs it into Madison! Another one for Tottenham. James Madison. What a finish from Madison. He goes up to the corner flag. He kicks it. You expect Spurs to be this comfortable against Bolton. And this is their second team, by the way. Look at that. Wilson Odebert, brilliant feet. Solanke, first time into Madison, and he bangs it top corner. This is beautiful finish from Madison. One goal for Madison, one goal for Solanke, and it's 2 in 23. Come on, you Spurs. Bolton, coming again. Rodriguez. Dalby. Dispossessed by Pat Matasar. Randall Colomwani. Spence. Ben Davis. Spence. Colomwani. Spence again. Colomwani is another option, who he does go to. Madison. Bumped off it. Now Kenny for Bolton. What a tackle from Pape Matasar. Wilson Odebert. Madison, sneaky ball. Solanke. Oh my word, that is beautiful. Solanke gets himself a brace with beautiful football from Tottenham Hotspur. That through ball from Madison was just gorgeous. Look at that. That through ball, and then Solanke, bang. Come on, you Spurs. What a goal. Odebert into Madison. Madison first time into Solanke, and then he... gorgeous football from Tottenham. That's a brace for the England international. More goals than Richarlison this season, and it's his first game. Is Sheehan. Oseitu. Spurs have not missed a shot yet. Dalby tries finding the striker, but he can't. Bergval. Spence. Bergval. Solanke. Madison. Solanke. Bergval. Spurs getting good play here. Sarge just controlling that midfielder. Odebert. Souza. Odebert! And he's denied for the very first time by Bonham. It's awkward for Odebert as he has to get it from the angle. Madison whips one in. Solanke was the option. Now I don't know if that actually would have been an own goal. And that is half time. Tottenham comfortable 3-win here in the 3-0 here in the first half. Let's see what's in the second. And we are here in the second half at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium, where Tottenham Hotspur take on Bolton Wanderers. It's comfortable 3-0 for Tottenham right now. Spence tackles him. I feel like Bergwall sort of controlling the midfield with Madison has just destroyed Bolton. Papsar, Solanke chips it over. Odebert! Oh my, fine save from Bonham. Odebert caught that so well. Madison does have a corner to him. Randall Colomwani is the short option. He goes long, finding Solanke. Davis is the one chasing. But Kenny comfortably has it here. Sheehan. Kozia Dewberry. Finds Dalby. Good defending from Romero. Wilson Odebert. Souza. Joao Victor de Souza Menez. Oh, that was lovely. Madison. Goes long trying to find Colomwani, but I don't think it will. Johnston. Here's Rodriguez. Gale. Kenny. Sheehan gives it away to Pat Matasar. Souza into Wilson Odebert. He goes back to Joao Victor de Souza Menez. Oh, he thought Odebert was making the run. Good tackle from Souza though. He gets it back here. Souza plays it into Solanke. Cleared by the keeper, only into Pat Matasar. Oh, he's been caught. Kozia Dewberry. Good ball into Gale. Gale gets past Spence, but not past Davis. And good touch from Randall Colomwani. Madison plays through Randall Colomwani, who gives it to Solanke, who gives it back to Randall Colomwani. Madison is dispossessed in the end. Fair play on Colomwani's tracking back. Kenny. Dalby. Gale. Davis cuts it out. Papsar. Odebert. Madison plays it back for Odebert. That's a wonderful finish from the Frenchman. Wilson Odebert gets his first Spurs goal of the season. It was a wonderful finish from the Frenchman. Runs inside, Madison retrieves it, and Odebert just slams it into the roof of the net. And what a finish it is. And it's 4-0 to Tottenham. The biggest defeat for a team against the Premier League side so far in the FIFA Carabao Cup. With only 3 minutes left, Ardebert does make it 4. It's been a magnificent display from Tottenham. They've knocked Bolton out. Osei Tutu, can they at least get one back? No, they can't. Papsar, Bergval, Papsar. And that is full time. Tottenham 4, Bolton 0. Tottenham move on to the next round. We are here at Swansea Stadium, where they take on Brentford in the FIFA Carabao Cup. So far, only one Premier League team has been knocked out due to an upset, and that was Bournemouth against Wickham, where they lost on pens. Carvalho, K. Furo, Donovan, Romel Donovan does well. Now, Swansea are a strong side, so Brentford should be a bit thin, because this is one of the strongest sides yet. Because so far, well, besides Arsenal facing Wolves, so far, Bournemouth have lost on pens to Wickham, Arsenal beat Wolves 1-0, Villa beat Wigan 1-0, West Ham beat Barnsley 1-0, and Spurs beat Bolton 4-0. Here's Swansea, Vipotnik, who's been in sharp form. Milambo, Furo, Yarmouk, Donovan, Carvalho is dispossessed, Ronald. Here comes Swansea City from Wales. Come on, you boys. Franco, dispossessed, Vipotnik into Hickey, who gives it away to Timon. Franco, Vipotnik, Milambo, Reece Nelson, Carvalho, Furo, K. Furo, Fabio Carvalho. Good save from Vigouroux. It is a corner for Brentford. Here's Reece Nelson gonna take it now. And it's headed by Aya, cleared away by Swansea. Yarmouk, Hickey, Donovan into Milambo, Romel Donovan, Milambo, dispossessed, Yarm into Vipotnik, Galbraith, Franco, Ronald, Cullen, Liam Cullen can't quite poke it through to Vipotnik, Milambo, Furo, Nelson, Furo, good. Swansea's been excellent, fair play. Eom Ji-sung, Starmanek, Franco, Ronald, Vipotnik can't get it past Pinnock. Galbraith, Cabango, Galbraith, Ronald, Galbraith. Blocked. Pin up. And that is half time. Swansea 0, Brentford 0. Swansea's been excellent. We are here at Swansea Stadium where Swansea take on Brentford in the FIFA Carabao Cup. So far it's 0-0. I think Swansea have been the better team, but Brentford have had a really good chance. And it was a good save from Vigouroux. I think it was Nelson who took the shot, if I believe so. Cullen into Eon. Eon lifts it for Timon. Timon lifts it in. Cleared away. It's a good chance. Stamenik. Ronald. Vipotnik, and that's a shot. Swansea getting better by the second, I think. Eon. Eon wriggling his way in. Vipotnik dispossessed. Vipotnik's just not turning, that's the only problem. Here's Reece Nelson. Plays it through to Keane Lewis-Porter. Good tackle. Timon. Here's Eon. Stamenik. Eon. Stamenik. Vipotnik. Lays it off. Franco tries taking a shot. It's blocked by Ayer. Carvalho. Plays it through to Furo. Carvalho still has it. Yarmoliuk. Yeho Yarmoliuk. And Carvalho can't get there. Franco has it now. Ronald. Eon. Timon. Timon! And Swansea take the lead. Josh Timon. What a finish from the fullback. And this Swansea could knock Brentford out here. What a finish from Timon. That is a wonderful strike from Timon to put Swansea in front. Brentford woes are getting bigger. Swansea showing they are quality. Milambo. Yarmoliuk. Dispossessed. Stamenik. Cabango. Ronald. Galbraith. Cullen. Vipotnik. Cullen. Timon, the goal scorer. Nearly kept it. Hickey into Donovan now though. Given away. Furo is not getting to that. Ronald. Good football here from Swansea. Franco. Tried laying it back to Vipotnik, but it's overhit. Cleared by Voldemarson. Ronald. Franco. Vipotnik. Cullen. Nelson. 90th minute. Carvalho. Nelson whips one in. Donovan and Swansea City have beaten Brentford. What a moment for the Welsh Swans. The Jacks go home with the win from Josh Timon's goal. We are here at the Amex Stadium where Brighton take on Sunderland. One championship team, one FIFA Premier League team, and the championship team is Brighton. They got relegated from the FIFA Premier League last season. It was upsetting, but all their players stayed. Mitoma, Hingerwood. Brighton are currently battering the FIFA Premier League, championship, sorry. And, I expect them to come back up straight away. Elbow away. This is Brighton's strongest side against Sunderland's second team. So, Hingerwood, Mitoma, Tabby, Rig, Jones, Rig, Kadioglu's done well, Mitoma, Hinshelwood, Baleba, Mitoma, Baleba, and Minte! Good save from Elborg. Pascal Gross, Hinshelwood, Baleba, Mitoma hits one. Fifa could help them get back to the FIFA Premier League. Did you get it? See what I did there, guys? Here comes Chris Rigg. Jones. Sunderland was actually one of the teams to relegate Brighton. Reinildo, Gertruda, Alexi, Angulo, Jones, Tabby, Jones, Alexi, Isidore, chips one over to Rigg. Rigg plays it in and Verbruggen claims it. Mitoma. I think Brighton's players stayed when they got relegated because I didn't transfer them out of the club. No, I think they didn't leave because, oh wait, Jones into Isidore. Isidore, back to Jones! And that's a wonderful save from Verbruggen to deny Jones his first ever goal in the FIFA environment. Here's Rigg, Angulo. Nilson Angulo has been dispossessed by Yankuba Minte. Welbeck, Minte. Intercepted by Reinildo. Jones. And this was Brighton's problem. They just could not keep losing the ball. Jones. And it's hit by Reinildo. And it's another corner for Sunderland. Here's Angulo. Whips one in. Gertruda's the one aimed for. And cleared away by Hingerwood. Header won by Welbeck. Mitoma. Goes back to Gross. Baleba. Fifa's still got it. Minte! And Brighton take the lead. The FIFA Championship side. Storm just before half-time. Yankuba Minte strike to break the heart of Sunderland. Yeah, it just shows that they are still quality and they should be in the FIFA Premier League. I think their relegation was just very unlucky, plus the deduction of points as well from Brighton. They're coming back. And that's a way to end the half. Yankuba Minte gets his fourth goal of the season. He's got 4 goals in 3 games for Brighton in the FIFA Championship, and now today it's Brighton 1, Sunderland 0. It's the second half between Brighton and Sunderland. Brighton in the FIFA Championship, Sunderland in the FIFA Premier League, and Brighton have the lead from Yankuba Minte, but we still ain't surprised. Mitoma, cross blocked. Substitution here, Pascal Gross coming off, Yasin Ayari coming on, and Harrison Jones coming off, Bertrand Traore coming on. Kadioglu. Rig. Reinildo. Tabi. Alexic. Angulo. Alexic. Traore. Did Sirkin get good on that? It's a Brighton free kick here. And a substitution coming into play. Hingelwood coming off, and I think Diego Gomez coming on. Yep. And the Sunderland substitution was Nilson Angulo coming off, Shemsdeen Talbi coming on. Speaking of which, here he is now. Alexic. Talbi, oh, good tackle there. Yankuba Minte. Diego Gomez. Dunk. Ayari. Baleba. Pumped off. 09. Alexic. Talbi. Traore. Rig. Welbeck. Here's Mitoma. Gomez. Baleba. Good tackle from Gertruda. Alexic. Traore. Rig. Here's Traore. Rig. Stop passing it back to each other. Mitoma. Gomez. Kadioglu. Ayari. Mitoma. Gomez. Rig does well. Elbow away. Only into Fifa. Gomez. Minte! Good save from Elbow. Talbi. Rig. Talbi. Offside flag has been raised. Fifa coming off, Veltman coming on, and Jocelyn Tabi coming off, and Romain Mundle coming on. Here's Minte, Baleba, Gomez. Good tackle. Mundle. Sirkin. Just want to throw in. Mundle. Traore. Oh, that's horrible. Mitoma. Ayari. Baleba. Minte. Loses to Reinildo. That is full time. FIFA Championship sides, Brighton, knockout FIFA Premier League side, Sunderland. It's a good win for Brighton. We're here in the FIFA Carabao Cup at Stamford Bridge with Chelsea take on Reading. Now it should be a comfortable win for this Chelsea second team, but you never know with Chelsea. And Reading straight on it. Kierwa up against a Champong. Ehibatomian. Santos. Hato. We're not going to speak of this guy's name. Garnacho. Derry. Delap. Estevao. Delap! I think the flag's gone up anyways. Yeah, he just made his run a bit early there, Delap. Williams. Lavia did win the initial header. Here's Lane. Nyambe. O'Connor. Wing. Savage. Kierwa. Estevao. Derry. Delap. Santos. Delap. Garnacho. Achiampong loses out to Dorset. Kierwa. Ehibitamian. Good fake. Oh, another good fake, but he can't fake out that one. Derry. Estevao loses out. Kierwa. Dorset. Kierwa. Dorset. Savage. Wing. Doyle. Loses to Tosin Darabayo. Derry. Delap. Delap rolls away. Delap! Wonderful save. Nothing Delap can celebrate about. Estevao to take the corner. Estevao plays it in. Fofana gets his head to it, but it's way over the bar. And Pereira to take the goal kick. Lavia wins the header. Garnacho. Delap. Wing. Good ball to find Lane. Santos gets his foot in the way though. Garnacho into Derry. Delap. Garnacho. Estevao. Oh, just couldn't control it. Good control from a Champong though. Lavia into Estevao. It's a free kick. Estevao. Will he try and score it, or will it be Delap? Delap jumps over. Estevao! Oh my, wonderful save from Pereira. Estevao to take another corner. Estevao. Fofana's the target again. Lane. Kierwa. Estevao has been brilliant all game, you can't even deny that. Dorset. Doyle. Reading have a chance. Doyle left. Hobieman on Jorgensen with a fingertip save. Reading corner in the last minute. Savage plays it in. Santos away. Doyle. Lane. And that's going to be half time. Chelsea 0, Reading 0. And we are back at Chelsea versus Reading. Let's get straight into this. Hato, Lavia, Achiampong, Estevao. They do well. Carrera for Reading. Exploding with pace. Savage. Hibotomian. Derry. Delap. Estevao. Dispossessed. Wing. Doyle. Savage. Here's Wing. Savage. Wing. Savage. Hibotomian. Chelsea's dispossessed them. Santos. Estevao. Champong. Delap. Dispossessed. Doyle. Lavia did try to dispossess. Here's Doyle. Wing. Nyambe. Lane. Lane again. Doyle. Jorgensen away to try and find Garnacho, but Reading have a throw-in in a good area. It's a sub here. Derry coming off. Gittins coming on. And Doyle coming off. Matt Ritchie coming on. Estevao. A Champong. Dispossessed. It's been horrid from Chelsea the entire game. Carrera. Here's Carrera. It's a penalty! Reading get a penalty! It's a handball from Wesley Fofana. And it's a lifeline for the League One side. Joao Pedro coming on for Delap. And Lane coming off. And Young is coming on. Wing to give Reading the lead. It's Wing! He's hit the post. It's so unfortunate for Reading, but here's Joao Pedro. Gittins! Oh, he's hit the bar. Pedro. Reading just hit the post from a penalty, and Gittins just hit the bar from a counter-attack. Can Chelsea snatch it late? Estevao, Lavia, Joao Pedro, Santos, Estevao, Joao Pedro can't slip it to Gittins. And it's gonna go extra time, I think. Unless Reading score here. Hibotomian. Hibotomian and Jorgensen has just denied him. Lavia coming off. Dario Asugo coming on. And for Reading, Kiera coming off. Randell Williams coming on. Come on, Reading. To the 90th minute. Headed away. Headed away again, and it's extra time we go. Jorgensen keeps Chelsea in the game. And Chelsea go extra time with Reading. A FIFA Premier League side going extra time with Reading is embarrassing, especially top six. Savage. Dispossessed. Estevao. Asugo. Gittins. Here's Garnacho. intercepted. Williams. Richie. Dispossessed. Santos into Isugo, into Pedro, who's been dispossessed. Wing. Nyambe. Young. Wing. Nyambe. Young. Savage. O'Mahony. Chalaba in the way. Isugo. Estevao. And that's the first part of extra time. One more, and if not, it's penalties. So we are in the second part of extra time with Chelsea and Reading in the FIFA Carabao Cup. Isugo, Fofana, Hato, Garnacho, Gittins, Estevao, João Pedro dispossessed. Reading will just try and hold on for penalties. Garnacho, Santos, Gittins, Santos, João Pedro, Estevao shot is blocked. Williams, Randall Williams, Fraser, Dorset, given away. Isugo, João Pedro, Estevao's pass is blocked. Wing intercepted by Garnacho, Estevao, João Pedro! In the last minute of extra time, striking is João Pedro! What a moment for Chelsea. They're relieved, no penalties for them. Pedro strikes last minute and saves the Blues. Heartbreak for Reading, because they are heading out of the competition. Still time though. No, there's not. Chelsea win 1-0 here and move on to the next round of the FIFA Carabao Cup. And we'll see you in the next game. It's the FIFA Carabao Cup at the home of Coventry, where Coventry City take on Plymouth Argyle. So, Coventry had a win on opening day in the FIFA Premier League against Nottingham Forest. Plymouth starting the attack. We are in the Coventry Building Society area. Ellis Sims. Spurs low knee, Yang Min Hyuk. Oh, that weren't good. Bidwell. Ellis Sims. Yang Min Hyuk bumped off it again. Werdu. Dale. Boateng. Werdu. Soranola. Mitchell. Soranola. Dale. Werdu. Pepple. Werdu. Dale. Good cutout. Here's Essay. Kesler Hayden. Torp. Sims. Brandon Thomas Asante into Romain Essay. Essay. Brandon Thomas Asante. Sims can't get a shot away. Eccles. Romain Essay. Kesler Hayden. Bumped off it. Here is Boateng. Curtis. Weradu. Dale. Pepple. Good defending. Kesler Hayden. Sims. Brandon Thomas Asante. Essay. Sims. Eccles. Yang Min Hyuk. Bidwell. Brandon Thomas Asante. Good fake. Brandon Thomas Asante. Wonderful finish. And it's Brandon Thomas Asante. It's his first goal of the season. And a wonderful one at that. Brandon Thomas Asante. The fake was lovely. The hit was perfect. It's a wonderful goal from the beautiful striker he is. Brandon Thomas Asante. Take a bow. And inside bang on half an hour, striking the ball is Brandon Thomas Asante to give Coventry the lead. Ross. Tolage. Pepple. Good tackle. Bidwell. Darvin. Kitchen. Romain Essay. Torp. Eccles. Brandon Thomas Asante. Ellis Sims. Romain Essay. Kesler Hayden is there. He has all this space. Kesler Hayden cuts inside Brandon Thomas Asante, but he does win a corner. Taking the corner is Victor Torp. Plays it in, and it's going to be headed by Brandon Thomas Asante, but he hasn't got it in the net this time. Pepple. Tolage. Good tackle, but it's a free kick in a dangerous area for Plymouth. Just before half-time, can they take the lead? Soranola or Curtis? Curtis! And it's way over. And it's half-time. Brandon Thomas Asante's goal determined the first half. We are here at the Coventry Building Society Arena, where Coventry play Plymouth and they have a 1-0 lead in the FIFA Carabao Cup through Brandon Thomas Asante, who is on the ball now. Bidwell, Kitchen, Eccles, Sims, Wolfenden, Torp. Here's Romain Essay. Curtis. Boateng. It's Boateng! And Dovin comfortably catches it realistically. Yang Min-hyuk. He is on loan from Tottenham Hotspurs. Brandon Thomas Asante. Plays it through! And it's in from Romain Esse. Wonderful strike from the Crystal Palace loanee. And he gives Coventry City a 2-0 gap against Plymouth. What a finish. The ball rose to him. He knows exactly one thing in his mind. I want it in that corner. I want it in the goals. And he does that perfectly. It's a good ball, and it's Brandon Thomas Asante who makes it, who's my man of the match. And now Coventry look comfortable. Showing their quality. Dale. Good tackle from Bidwell. Yang Min-hyuk. Ellis Sims. Boateng intercepts. Wiradu. Tolash. It's going to be a free kick to Plymouth. Substitution here. Rudoni coming on for Ellis Sims. Rudoni was the one who scored a brace against Nottingham Forest and is Coventry's top scorer at the minute. Good interception. Thomas Asante just gets a foot on it, but it's not enough to keep Plymouth away. Dale. Through balls. Pepple, what a block! From Kitching. Yang Min-hyuk. Rudoni. Brandon Thomas Asante. Lobs it over for Bidwell. And the offside flag has gone up. Bidwell coming off. Milan Van Ewyck coming on for Coventry. And Curtis coming off. And Amachi coming on for Plymouth. Hazard. Ross. Wiradu. Edwards. Amachi into Talaj. Amachi. Dale. Pepple. Amachi. Eccles. Yang. Rudoni. Torp. Romain Esse. Kessler Hayden. Whips one in, and it's going to be claimed by Hazard, but it's a good idea. There will be 2 minutes added on. Plymouth will not have enough time, unfortunately. They might not get one back. They won't. Coventry win 2-0 here at the Coventry Building Society Arena. And they move on to the next round. And we are here at Selhurst Park where Crystal Palace take on Notts County in the Fifa Carabao Cup. Notts County could cause a big upset if they win here today, but I highly doubt it. Grant, Birdo, Ness, Bideau, Macari, Palmer, Irapidan, Palmer, Iropenda, Norburn, Palmer, dispossessed, Kamada into Chaik Dakure, Brennan Johnson, Kamada, Borna Sosa, Devaney, Strand Larson, Jorgen Strand Larson and Dakure. Chaik Dakure could have got his first ever FIFA goal. Kamada whips one into the box. Lerma's the one lurking. Grant clears it away. Nathaniel Klein can't keep it in and gives Notts County a free throw in. Dennis. Palmer. Grant. Dennis. It's Dennis. And he wins a corner. Jones. Grant. Wins another corner. Or wins a free kick to a handball. Jones. Cleared away. Nathaniel Klein. Brennan Johnson. No one's an option though, is it? I don't mind Brennan Johnson doing that. Kapora. Chadi Riyad. Dispossessed in a bad area. Dennis. Still have it here, Notts County. Dennis. Irapenda. Dennis! What a strike. But it is straight at Benitez. He did get good contact with that though. Borna Sosa. Jefferson Lerma. Daichi Kamada. Strand Larson. Sosa. Devaney. Whips one in. Brennan Johnson gets his head to it. But it's not enough to get power, and Belshaw does well to claim it. Grant. Dennis. Palmer. Iropenda. Norburn. Irapenda. Palmer. Irapenda, too many step overs and took an off it. Borna Sosa into Devaney. Chaik Dakure. Strand Larson dispossessed. Grant. Norburn. Irapenda. Dennis tries laying off for Irapenda, but good shielding from Chadi Riyad. Intercepted by Ness. Tarasola. Dennis flicks it back. Palmer! And Notts County take the lead through shocking fashion. It's Matt Palmer at the hold end against Crystal Palace just before half-time, past Walter Benitez in his net. Look at the back flick from Dennis into Matt Palmer, who bangs it in the roof of the net. And Notts County take the lead. It could be an upset here, like Wickham knocking Bournemouth out. Can Palace respond just before half-time? Kamada. Chaik Dakure. Kamada. Strand Larson. Strand Larson! Gets a corner before half-time. Good save from Belshaw. Kamada, they need to get something here. Lerma! And that's a horrid header. And half-time, Notts County take the lead 1-0. Matt Palmer it was. We're here at Selhurst Park. Palace 0, Notts County 1 due to Matt Palmer. Can Palace respond? Kapora. Jefferson Lerma. Kamada, Doucouré. Goes long into Devaney. That was a good ball from Doucouré. Good spin. Strand Larsen. Dispossessed. Strand Larsen's been poor. Grant. Dennis. Grant. Goal, good idea, wrong execution. Devaney. Strand Larsen. Chike Doucouré. Strand Larsen. Tried first time in it to Brennan Johnson, but it didn't work. Macari. Matt Palmer, the goal scorer. To Saralua. Dennis. Grant is through. It's Grant! Notts County. Go 2-0 up. This is sensational. Connor Grant. It's a special moment for a special team. Connor Grant with a beauty of a finish. Walter Benitez, no chance here. What a moment it must be for Notts County fans. Can Palace come back from this distress? Doucouré. I think it's the forward play for Palace, because the midfield has been decent. Free kick. Yeah, for Crystal Palace, I believe. Dennis coming off. He's been phenomenal. Strand Larsen. To take. Jorgen Strand Larsen passes. Lerma. Devaney. Devaney. Johnson! There's one back. Brennan Johnson with his first Crystal Palace goal and his first FIFA goal. It's a lifeline. Former Spurs player Brennan Johnson. Chances come in here now. Palace first scorer of the season. Grant, who scored that goal, is being praised right now when coming off. They needed that, Palace. They really, really needed that. It was a wonderful goal, though. Irapenda, good skill. Sarula. And headed away just in the nick of time by Chike Doucouré. Norburn. And Yatta! Whoa, that's a good save. Fair play. Wonderful save. Devaney coming off. Jeremy Pino coming on. He's been okay, Devaney. Macari coming on, off, and McDonald coming on. Jones plays it in, headed away by Kamada. Brennan Johnson, who did score the goal to bring them back into this. Here he comes now. Kamada gives it away. And that could be the one counter-attack they mess up and lose this game. Yatta. Oh, Jones offside. Kapora comes off. Caleb Kapora comes off. Evan Gassond comes on. The loanee from Aston Villa. Oh. Strand Larsen! Whoa, he's missed it. It's a wonderful save. And if Palace lose, that's why. Kamada plays it in. Jeremy Pino. It's a penalty for Crystal Palace in the 87th minute. If Palace score here, it's heartbreak. It is a penalty. It's Brennan Johnson. He's scored once. Brennan Johnson. It's a brace for the Welshman. And he brings Crystal Palace level in the FIFA Carabao Cup. Brennan Johnson is the hero Crystal Palace needed. Their second most expensive signing ever. They needed that. So did Brennan Johnson. 2 of his first Palace goals. Will it go to extra time? There's 4 minutes here, so there is a bit of time, but I don't think it'll be enough to get a winner here. Could be for Notts County. Palmer. And Benitez denies Sarua. This corner is the last chance. Oh, and it's hit the bar. Did it go over the line? It didn't. It's so unlucky for Notts County. And we go into extra time due to Brennan Johnson. It's the first half of extra time. Johnson's going a brace and Palmer and Grant's going for Notts County. Norburn, Iropenda. Norburn has space, Riyadh as well. Brennan Johnson. Kamada. Lerma lobs it forward. Brennan Johnson, good touch. Mateta. Offside. McDonald. Salua. Iropenda. Sarua. Yatta. Offside is the decision. Benitez. Riyadh. Sosa. Doucouré. Klein. Riyadh. Sosa. Oh, he's giving it away. Sosa is being saved by Benitez. Substitution here for Palace. Daichi Kamada coming off. Cristantas Uche coming on. And for Notts County, Ollie Norborn coming off. Scott Robertson coming on. Jones for Notts County. Whips one in. Ness can't get to it. Palmer does. Robertson. And Ness is dispossessed by Lerma. And that's that half of extra time. We'll go into the second one. The second part of extra time here. It's Crystal Palace versus Notts County. Brennan Johnson, Brace and Palmer and Grant scoring. Here come Palace. Uche. Doucouré. Klein. Riyadh. Lerma. Uche. Lerma. Mateta. Dispossessed. Hall. Tyrese Hall, the Spurs loanee. Wonderful ball into Yatta. Iropenda. Sosa does well. Benitez away. Mateta. Nketiah. Mateta. And he's through balled. Evan Gesson! Gesson scores the winner for Crystal Palace. It's his first goal of the FIFA campaign. He could be returning to Aston Villa very shortly. But Gesson gets that goal. Wonderful, wonderful finish from Evan Gesson to save Crystal Palace's bacon. And they are still in this. Or should I say, they are winning this. Unless Notts County finds a way to respond, I don't see them winning this. Iropenda. Lobs one forward, headed away by Borna Sosa. Lerma. Gesond. Nketiah. Mateta. Wonderful football. Nketiah. Lerma. Mateta and Gesond again. There we go. It's a brace for two players. One for Brennan Johnson. One for Evan Gesond. And they've guaranteed the win now. It were Notts County that responded. It was Crystal Palace. Wonderful finish. Wonderful one-touch football from Crystal Palace. And Evan Gesson sneaking around. And he was always going to be the one to finish it. Lovely, lovely team play. And Palace, if it weren't for Gesson and Johnson, wouldn't be in this situation. And there we go. Palace move on. Notts County are knocked out, and it's all Crystal Palace. The next game coming up for you is Derby County, Nottingham Forest. We are here at Derby Stadium with Derby County take on Nottingham Forest in the FIFA Carabao Cup. Should be a Forest win here, but most teams are taking teams into extra time, but that's only League 2 teams, Crystal Palace especially, but they did win 4-2 in the end. Travis. Merkin, but Derby is a different beacon. They are Championship, so they're a bit more difficult. It's like putting the difficulty up in FIFA, even though this is FIFA. Brewster, Carlton Morris, Smodix. So most of these are Premier League players. Carlton Morris, Luton, Smodix, Ipswich, Brewster, Sheffield United and Arsenal, I believe. Dan Doy, Lucas Net. Oh, Luca Net, sorry. Yates, Morato, Dominguez, Bakwa, Dominguez, Yates. Tries going long, but it's easy for Merkin to intercept. Brewster. Here's Ryan Brewster. Lobs it forward. Travis! And Ortega does well to claim it. Dan and Doy. Wood. Dominguez. Yates. Wood. Barayton Diaz, who's Southampton and Sheffield United, I believe. Wood. Ndoy. Good tackle. Sanderson. Ward. Barayton Diaz. Took it out of play for a Nottingham Forest throw-in. Luca Nets. McAtee. Ndoy. Wood is onside, and he's won a corner here for Nottingham Forest. Bakwa, is he going to go short? He goes short to Dan Ndoy. Ndoy whips one in, and it's easy for Zettelstrom. Brewster. Merkin, Travis, Brewster, Travis. Intercepted by Yates, McAtee, Dominguez, Wood. Good cut inside, Chris Wood! He made that himself. Wonderful finish from Chris Wood. That's what you want in a striker. One that can smell the goal. One that can finish in it. Look at that, cuts inside, rampant forward and blams it into the net. Chris Wood is your average number 9. Wonderful finish from the New Zealand international. And it's 1-0 to Nottingham Forest in the FIFA Carabao Cup. Ozo, Smorix, Brayton Diaz, Smorix, all good football here. Cotton Morris dispossessed though. Jair Cunha, Dominguez, Savona, Cunha, Yates, Ndoi, Yates, McAtee, Ndoi. Can he get past his man? McAtee. He can't get past his man. And that is half time. Derby County 0, Nottingham Forest 1. We're here at the home of Derby County where they're losing 1-0 to Nottingham Forest due to a Chris Wood goal. McAtee, Wood, McAtee, Savona, Jair Cunha, Dominguez, Jair Cunha, Bakwa, Nets. Good interception, Carlton Morris, Brayton Diaz, Smorix, Yates, Bakwa, Yates, Wood. There's too many players on him. Clark into Brewster. Merkin. It's gone out of play though. There's going to be a substitution here. McAtee coming off. Callum Hudson-Odoi coming on. Savona, Dominguez, Cunha, Bakwa, Hudson-Odoi, Dominguez, Brewster, Carlton Morris, Smorix, Brayton Diaz, lobs one in. Oh, Merkin wanted to get on the end of that. Bakwa, Delane Bakwa, Savona, Bakwa, Carlton Morris deflected on his way into the path of Savona. Ortega away. Dominguez, Yates, Nets, Morato, Luca Nets, Ndoi, Nets, Brewster, Smorix, Brewster again. Good defending, Bakwa Forrest holding on. Wood. Hudson-Odoi goes long to Ndoi. Lobs one in for Bakwa and it's headed to Zettelstrom, but Forest do win. They walk away with the win and move on to the next round of the FIFA Carabao Cup. We are at the home of Fleetwood Town, where Fleetwood Town take on Newcastle United in the FIFA Carabao Cup. Elanga, Miley, Willock, Elanga, Neil, Bonds, Ennis, Murphy, Osula, Jacob Murphy. There we go. Early start for Newcastle United. Jacob Murphy, Geordie boy at heart, strikes for Newcastle. And it's his first goal of the season. And he's the first Newcastle scorer of the FIFA Carabao Cup. What a finish that is. Top corner. Great goal from Jacob Murphy and a great team goal from perspective. Look at that ball from Osula. That is beautiful. You don't doubt Murphy to miss when he's in that type of area. And it's 1-0 Newcastle. 10 minutes in. Jacob Murphy strikes. Here's Hume. Helm, Evans, Davis, and it's a Fleetwood corner. Lewis Miley does well to get across. Bonds, Horney, Elanga, Osula, Ramsey dispossessed. Bonds, Willock, Ramsey, Murphy, Tonali, Osula, Helm, Evans. Fleetwood getting the ball forward now. Hume, Evans, Davis into the hands of Ramsdale, Willock, Ramsey, Miley, Elanga, Osula, Willock, goes long, Miley, Ramsey, why is he cutting it back? For Jacob Murphy, that's why. Tonali, Ramsey, and Osula, wonderful save from the keeper. Osula hit that well. Tonali, Plays it forward. Osula flicks it, and it's flicked on by Cher, but he can't get it in the net. Lynch. Hume. Not to be confused with Troy Hume of Sunderland, of course. Potter, Hume, Potter, Hume. Hogany, Neil. Ennis. Evans. Ramsey, Tonali, Osula, Murphy, Willock. Intercepted by Neil. Rooney, Potter, Hume, Helm, Davies, Hume, Davies, and that is half time. Newcastle have the lead due to Jacob Murphy. We are here at the home of Fleetwood Town. Where they take on Newcastle United. Jacob Murphy gave Newcastle the lead. Here is Helm for Fleetwood. Hume. Still got it here. Davis is dispossessed. Willock. Elanga. Elanga ramping forward. Osula. Elanga. Osula! What a strike! That is a number 9 finish there from William Osula. The layback from Elanga was brilliant. He knew exactly where to go, Osula. Elanga was putting him, pointing to him. And Osula does a striker's instinct, runs inside and just bashes it into the far corner. Wonderful finish from a beautiful player. No chance for Lynch. It's 2-0 Newcastle, and Lewis Miley coming off and Lewis Hall coming on. Miley had a really good game. And Fleetwood get us kicked back off here. It's all going the way of the FIFA Premier League side. Jacob Murphy, one of the goal scorers. Ramsey. Murphy. Ramsey. Murphy. Osula dispossessed. Helm. Evans. Ennis. Vertu. Evans tries going first time, but it's blocked. Elanga. Osula. Ramsey. Blocked in the path. Ennis. Evans. Ennis. Murphy. Ramsey. Willock. Willock steaming ahead. Osula! That is phenomenal. That is beautiful team play right there. Finished off by Will Osula. Look at the pass from Ramsey though. And Osula, my days, wallops it into the roof of the net. Sorry, I believe it was Willock who threw ball there, not Ramsey. Yes, it was. Wonderful finish from Osula. And that's his brace. 3-0 Newcastle in the 69th minute. Helm. Hume. Helm. Evans. Davis. Loses out to Cher. Willock. Ramsey. Murphy. Willock. Osula. Osula into Ramsey! Wonderful save from Lynch to deny Ramsey to make Newcastle 4-0. Voltamada is coming on for Willock. He's good from a corner, but he's getting past from the corner by the looks of it. Voltamada loses it. It's a waste corner. Vertu. Helm. Wonderful play from Fleetwood. Ennis. Evans! Wonderful save from Ramsdale. Fleetwood sub here. Chad Evans coming off. James Norwood coming off. And Jacob Ramsey coming off for Harvey Barnes. Ramsey unlucky not to score. Harvey Barnes is actually the captain. Rooney cleared away for a Fleetwood throw-in. Hume. Helm. Hume. Helm. Hume. Helm. Davis. Good defend from Lewis Hall. Elanga. Osula. Barnes. Murphy. Alex Murphy dispossessed. Rooney into Ennis. Blocked by Tonali. Murphy. Barnes. Don't know if that took a bit of a deflection there. One last chance. No, it's not. Newcastle walk away with a win 3-0 here. And they move on to the next round of the FIFA Carabao Cup, securing the win. We are here in the FIFA Carabao Cup at Craven Cottage, where Fulham take on Oldham. If Fulham don't win here today, it is the biggest upset of the campaign. Bigger than Wickham beating Bournemouth, and there's pretty much a pet. Castagna, Oscar Bob, Castagna, Kearney, Reed, Reed, Kearney, King. Lobs it forward to no one, except Robson, Daniels, Drummond, Pett, Drummond, Cavan, Sutton, Pett, Cavan, Pett, Wood, Cavan, Drummond. That was good from Oldham. Oh yes, the Battle of the Hams, isn't it? You think we'll get a ham sandwich after this? I don't know. Muniz. I don't like ham. Stevens. Pett. Woods. Thumb drop! And Oldham take the lead! Mike Fondop. It's shocking. Absolutely shocking. I cannot believe it. What a finish from Fondop. From Fondop. Was past Lecomte before he even knew it. Oldham. Caney. Josh King. Oscar Bob. King intercepts. It's King! What an equaliser! That is fantastic from Josh King. That was extremely top corner. Look how top corner this is now. Oh. And it's King's first goal of the campaign. No chance for the keeper. And King responds almost instantly. Oh, intercepted by Muniz. King. Caney. Oscar Bob, loose touch. Oldham could have started a counter-attack. Here's Oscar Bob. Muniz. Dispossessed. Drummond. Cavone. Issa Diop does well. Sessegnon. Kevin into King. That's a layoff to no one except Sutton. Robson. Stevens. And it's a shocking draw. Fulham 1, Oldham 1 in the first half. Let's see who will walk out victorious. Fulham FC or Oldham FC. It's the second half of Craven Cottage. Fulham versus Oldham. Fondop scored for Oldham, but then King equalised almost instantly. And we're at 1-1. Sessegnon. Layoff by Kevin first time. Caney. Muniz. King. Good defending from Oldham. Oldham. Pett. Drummond. Pett. Sutton. Monthe. Sutton. Monthe. Woods. Daniels. Cavone. Bob. Muniz. Bob. Headed away. Here's Woods. Drummond. Sutton. Pett. Drummond. Pett. Woods. Good defending. Here's Oscar Bob. King. Muniz. Oscar Bob. Oscar Bob into Kevin. It's a corner for Fulham. And a substitution. Caney coming off. Sasa Lukic coming on. And Drummond coming off for Oldham for Jacob Price. Oscar Bob. Headed away. Here's Cavone. Caprice. Sessegnon dispossesses him. Lukic. Castagna into Oscar Bob. Fondop. Cavone. Cavone slips through no one. Lecomte claims it, plays it to Castagna, and Castagna into Oscar Bob. Given away by Oscar Bob. But Pet gave it away. Kevin. King. Josh King doing too much. Monthey. Cavone. Cavone! Good block by Issa Diop. It's no, is it? No, it's offside. Okay. King coming off, the goal scorer for Fulham. Emil Smith-Rowe coming on. And Tom Pett for Oldham coming off. Oliver Hanman coming on. Lecomte. Cuenca. Kevin. Loses the ball to Caprice. Woods. Cavone. Lukic intercepts. Lecomte. Sessegnon. And we're going into extra time. Robinson comes on for Reed. For this part of extra time, unless someone scores, just enjoy the match. Oscar Bob! Oscar Bob! What a save. It's a corner. Kevin. Lukic whips one in. It's a Diop. Hits the bar on the rebound. Rodrigo Muniz scores for Fulham and could have won them the game. From 1-0 down, this will be the fight back they needed, Fulham. Wonderful header initially from Issa Diop. Look at this. Issa Diop heads it, hits the bar. Muniz is alert. Comes back from the rebound. Dunks his head on it, and Fulham take the lead. Good goal from the Brazilian. A goal and an assist, I'm pretty sure, for Rodrigo Muniz. Now, enjoy. Rodrigo Muniz. And that's the first part of extra time. The next part, I'm going to just let you guys enjoy it again. Oldham have a chance here. And that's it. Fulham walk away with a win and move on to the next round of the FIFA Carabao Cup by winning in extra time.